Yeah, okay. We'll do another few rounds. But you know, I ain't told no stories on either one of you guys.
Well, don't.
I'll give you my merch money if you don't.
That's what I'm holding out for. But I can't tell any on Scott. I know too many. And I know that I went to Norway a couple of years back, and the fellow who was booking me over there put me up at his place, sort of an apartment there in Oslo. And we spent a lot of time in that apartment. And he had a thing for this Scottish singer, Jackie Levin. He played me his music. He was a soulful man. And he showed me live video performances of him too, and played records. And I saw where he's coming from. And the guy, Jan Mervold, who was putting me up, he just kept giving me this red wine. He had beautiful little wine cellar there, but anyway, and played me this music. And somewhere right in the middle of it, this great singer on his record, he was so taken with David Childers that he put some of his music right on his record. And so he's playing me this, and I told Jan, I said, hold on a second, I know this man, David Childers. I said, he's a tremendous songwriter and singer and performer, and apparently Jackie Levin just really was taken and absolutely did that. Isn't that a great thing? And so right away I had a connection with him, through you.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Jackie was a beautiful cat, man.
Yeah, he died
Yeah,
somehow
he died.
or another. And
Cancer.
Is that what it was?
62 years old.
Well, here's to him, Jackie Levin.
Mr. Jack.
Now that I brought us all down.
Hey. Sorry.
Let me think of a song. I could play a song. I was playing a show up in Kentucky in the great city of Louisville. I love Louisville, Kentucky. They got a river. They got a big river. And up in the part of the city called the Highlands, you got to have a part of town called the Highlands, and they've got a road that goes straight through the Highlands. It's called Bardstown Road. And what a name for a road. I looked around, nobody had a song for it that I could tell or anything. And I met this beautiful girl there, unbelievable, in a coffee shop where I was playing. This never really happens for musicians, I'll tell you. You think it does? No, it doesn't. But I got to know her pretty good, and we got married. So anyway, and I thought, this Bardstown Road, you got every kind of restaurant. They had a record store. They had music shops, theaters, every kind of food and restaurant in the world, international sort of. It was just an enchanted little place to hang out and all. And it was called Bardstown Road, and I thought, that's too good. But anyway, so I wrote a little song about all that. Kick this last round off with it. Bardstown Road, Bardstown Road, Bardstown Road, Bardstown Road. All you ramblers and you rounders and you handsome Joe, I travel every highway where the four winds blow. Now I come up to Louisville to play a show. Bardstown Road, Bardstown Road, Bardstown Road, Bardstown Road, Bardstown Road. With your trees and your churches and your liquor store, your coffee shops and tabletops and open doors, and all the pretty lanes that come and go. From Bardstown Road, well, I met a pretty girl standing in a door. I had a cup of tea just to say hello. Say, can you tell me someplace good to go? On Bardstown Road, I said, hey, hey, what you say? She said, hey, hey, it's your lucky day. I said, hey, hey, that's what I say. It's a lucky day for this old soul on Bardstown Road. There's a cafe by the bookstore where the kids all go. A thrift store on the corner if you need some clothes. A big record store that still ain't closed. On Bardstown Road, it's where the people and the puppies and the pigeons stroll. The poets and the pickers and the red wine flow. Now I'm walking with my baby everywhere I go. On Bardstown Road, I said, hey, hey, what you say? She said, hey, hey, it's your lucky day. I said, hey, hey, that's what I say. It's a lucky day for this old soul. Bardstown Road, Bardstown Road. Thank y'all.
What to do? I could tell stories on you too, buddy.
I'd say you could.
There was that time we rescued the orphans, saved a bunch of puppies, rebuilt an old lady's house.
I like those stories.
Yeah, those are the ones I remember. Okay, so besides raise cows and sell them and write songs and sing them, really my main job since I moved back home is to take care of my two kids, ages 90 and 86. They're also known as my parents. And they still live in the farmhouse where I grew up. And if any of you are taking care of your folks or at that age, you know how difficult it is, how stressful it is to remember to leave them enough chain to reach their water bowl, stuff like that. You got to keep on top of it. I'd like to take this opportunity, this sort of a public service announcement. I'd like to pass on knowledge that I've gained here about taking care of the elderly. And it was taught to me by my aunt who took care of my grandparents. And there's one rule to follow when taking care of the elderly, and it is this, and it's like the First Amendment, and it's like you could be tempted to break it, but don't ever break it. It's a solid rule. You got to stick with it even in the tough times. And the rule is this: don't ever tell them nothing. I don't care if the house is on fire. Just quietly walk around and put it out and move on about your day. Don't get them excited with anything. Someday, if you have to do this, you're going to look back on this moment and you're going to be like, that Scott Miller knew exactly what he was talking about, and I should have listened to him. But as I watch my folks age, my mom is, she's 86. She's in awesome shape, man. She does all her crossword puzzles in ink and has all her own teeth, and she swims a quarter mile every other day, volunteers, hospice, and does stuff at the church and plays bridge, and is in a writing group, although she did drive her car through the front of the YMCA this past summer. And she's still mad at me because they wouldn't let her go swimming after she did it. Like, the car's in the lobby of the YMCA, glass and everywhere. And she's like, well, call my son, and I'm going to go on and go swimming. And they were like, Ms. Miller, no, just wait a second. Anyway, my dad's sort of the opposite. But it's very clear to me that as you get old, you're either going to do one of two things. You're either going to get angry or you're going to get happy. And I think the good news is that you can choose which one you want to be there. So this song is sort of about getting old. It's called Mary. It goes like this. Well, Mary, oh Mary, how many times I call. No, I don't want anything but to know you're there, that's all. You're an angel sent by accident to ease my worried mind. And I don't show you half enough, but I love you all the time. Well, Mary, oh Mary, where does the time go? First I hated being young, now I'm scared of being old. And that's when I stopped wearing a watch so I don't hear time pass. I did it half an hour ago, so let's see how long I last. Won't you pack my things, give a doc a ring, have him make me a bed, let the man come around who ties me down and hooks wires to my head. I was born one rainy morn, but not much changed for me. Just a bigger bed and a feeling that I'd gotten in too deep. I'm in way too deep. Now Mary, oh Mary, keep my picture hung. I played death for cigarettes and got the cancer in my lungs. Tell everyone of my grandsons exactly what I did. Spent my whole life waiting for this time that I hardly lived. Spent my whole life waiting for this
This song about this fella I knew. We kind of grew up together, and he read a lot of books. He's an interesting guy to talk to. He read a lot and kind of stayed to himself. But he went out on the road. I think I went one way, he went the other, and talked to him later about his life. He wound up in this little college town. 1969 or so, and found this little bar where he's very comfortable in, where you could look down on the street, you could watch what was going on and kind of figure things out. Called The Young Drunk. There was a glow in the air and music everywhere. I was a new kid in town, just in from the road. I started drinking beer in the second story floor, watching people on the street going door to door. Bartender smiled, good old guy. Told me like a friend, go easy on the drinking. But his words I ignored as I stumbled out the door. I tumbled down the stairs and blooded up my hair. Bleeding was the thing that I used to do. As I followed my drunk down foreign avenues, and I lost a tooth or more running into fists and doors. But my drunken tongue kept waggling. One day I woke up, I was laying in jail. No idea what I'd done to get there. Well, it was just stupid stuff, but serious enough to make me take a good look at what I've been doing. I went back to the bar up on the second floor, and I ordered soda pop, and my friend said sure. I can see Barney said that the drink will turn your head. You can't get nothing done if you can't get out of bed. He handed me a towel so you can start now. I need some help running this bar. So here I am now serving up beer to all the young fools that wander through here. There was a glow in the air, music everywhere. And I'm so glad that I wound up here. All right. All right, thank you. Remember that.
I ain't got one in mind.
Well, that's how every empire falls.
Oh, somebody did request it. Let me see here. I'm gonna find a capo.
These are UT boys, you know.
Yeah.
They jump on that.
Well, and yet, I don't know about Rocky Top. I'm not saying I hadn't played that quite a few times in my life. In the old days, we had was up in Del Rio, Tennessee, and thereabouts, and all up through there, and we would play what you call honky tonks and roadhouses. And we had us an old bluegrass band, and we would play Rocky Top quite a bit. But now, what's that town that changed their name to Rocky Top? Lake City, or what is it up the highway there on highway on Interstate 75? Lake City. They changed their name to Rocky Top, didn't they? I think Boudleaux tried to fight that, but it didn't get too far. That's something, isn't it? Everybody's got a Rocky Top. But... All right, I'm going to play this song. See if this is close. Well, I had to be close enough. He caught a train from Alexandria, just a broken man in flight, running scared with all his devils, saying prayers all through the night. Ah, but mercy can't find him in the shadows where he calls, forsaking all his better angels. That's how every empire falls. The bells ring out on Sunday morning like echoes from another time. Innocence and yearning, sense of wonder left behind. Oh, gentle hearts, remember, what was that story? Is it lost? For when religion loses vision, that's how every empire falls. Toast his wife and all his family, the providence he brought to bear. They raise their glasses in his honor, although this union they don't share. A man who lives among them, still a stranger to them all. Is never open. That's how every empire falls. Lock the door and board the window and put the people in the street. It's just my job, he says, I'm sorry, and draws a check and goes home to eat. At night he tells his woman, I know I hide behind the law. She says you're only taking orders. That's how every empire falls. the country, and a hard rain falls on the sea. If terror comes without a warning, there must be something we don't see. What fire begets this fire, like torches thrown into the straw. If no one asks, then no one answers, and that's how every empire falls.
Is that song not just made of awesome? Ah. That's why we all love RB.
I love you too, Scott.
He's a million seller. He's got 1 million of them in the cellar.
That's where they all are.
This is a song I wrote about a train, and then I toured on the train, and we'll sing you a song called The Amtrak Crescent, which used to be called the Southern Crescent, but now it's called the Amtrak Crescent. Here we go. Well, the Amtrak Crescent is a northbound train when you can't afford to stay no more in New Orleans. So I bought the cheapest ticket, and I carried my clothes and the blood beneath my eyes from a broken nose. 'Cause when life goes wrong, it just goes on and on. When life goes wrong, the train rolls on. Well, there ain't no ham like the Birmingham to make a fella want to stay in Alabama. But I crossed into Georgia into Eastern time, and I dare to eat a peach and take it off my mind. That when life goes wrong, it just goes on and on. When life goes wrong, it just drags on. Somewhere between right and wrong, somehow I've managed to keep moving on, searching for any place but where I am, any first and second chance. 'Cause I had to stop in Charlotte, found a hog's leg joint. Seemed like forever till we reached High Point. The Lynchburg to Danville is a ghost-filled rail. If you listen, you can hear the engineer's wife wail. That when life goes wrong, it just goes on and on. When life goes wrong, it just drags on. See what you can do. Virginia, you don't get along with anyone. But just across the river, you can change your tune, like all the sons of bitches up in D.C. do. When life goes wrong, they just go on and on. When life goes wrong, you listen to them just drag on. Somewhere between right and wrong, somehow I managed to keep moving on, searching for any place but where I am, hands. You know, it used to be pretty on the eastern shore. Now it's more New York down to Baltimore. It takes so much effort just to move one train. Why does everything around me have to look the same? Like when life goes wrong, it just goes on and on. When life goes wrong, it just drags on. When life goes wrong, it just drags on and on and on and on and on and on. Here it goes. Thank you, David.
Well, there's a song about a train too. I had to play this one because talking about rivers and trains. This song's called the Belmont Ford, and I wrote it with a lady named I'm such a bastard, Mary. God, I can't remember her name. That's awful. She's a very sweet lady. But anyway, it's about a train that fell down in a river down there, Catawba River, across from Belmont. 1916, there was a big old flood, came down.
Train in the river?
Yeah, trains in the river. Didn't start there.
That's misery.
It was up on.
Two great things together.
It was on a trestle. And the railroad company put this train out there because the flood was coming, and they thought it would stabilize the trestle, but it didn't. And unfortunately, there were like 17 men on it. I think they were all men. There may have been some dogs or cats too. Mary Jerry, that's her name. Children dancing in the mud, brought down the rain because of flood. Washed out the trestle at the Belmont Ford. Train went down, oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, the train went down, oh Lord, down in the bottom at the Belmont Ford. Well, the train went down, oh Lord, down at the Belmont Ford. Records are broken and lives were too. 1916 great deluge. From the broad to Catawba in the mouth of that storm, farewell to life on the river shore. And the train went down, oh Lord, down in the bottom at the Belmont Ford. Well, the train went down, oh Lord, down at the Belmont Ford. Mills and towns along the bank fell into the water, quickly sank. Voices cried out in the night. Morning came, it was an awful sight. Well, the train went down, oh Lord, down in the bottom of the Belmont Ford. Well, the train went down, oh Lord, down at the Belmont Ford. Years since that storm, train still lies on the river floor. There's a catfish town inside it now, there in the place where the trestle went down. Well, the train went down, oh Lord, down in the bottom at the Belmont Ford. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Yeah.